Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Evoland 2. I am joined once again by Cyberlink 420.
And we have just gotten our final party member.
And I finally decided on a voice for her because I can improvise like that on the spot.
So, Menos has his ground slam, Fina has her, wind strike or whatever, and Velvet, she's got ice.
Which is literally the opposite of Luca.
Yep.
But cool. Unintentional pun there, whoops.
The prisoner's getting away! Yar! Who dares oppose us?
Mega Clink!
We are the fearless pirates of the bay. Claims to ownership crumble at our feet. What's yours is ours. And vice versa.
Wait.
What do you say, Wedge?
Oh,
You're supposed to say, and all that jazz. Yeah, I know, but I thought vice versa sounded nicer. I mean, who still says and all that jazz nowadays?
Come on, babe, why don't we play the time?
Biggs, he's kind of got a point.
And all that jazz.
Yeah, I don't much care for and all that jazz either. But nobody ever listens to me in these group meetings. All I ask is that you say what we said to say. If we say something different every time, what's the point of these meetings? I have to agree with you there, Biggs.
And of course we have to include a Biggs and Wedge, by the way.
Of course. Right, so where were we? And all that jazz! Right, sorry, Biggs. It's water under the bridge. Hey, wait! That's not the prisoner! Motion to hold a meeting on the subject of our next move. Motion accepted!
I mean, I do like how democratic they are about all of this.
They seem very organized.
Yeah. And of course, once the characters actually disappear inside of Kuro here.
I wonder if there's some sort of a pirates union or something.
I guess that's a chest that we can't access.
Yeah, I figured it didn't hurt to check and make sure.
Yeah.
Alright, that one's for Fina.
Yay! Okay, bye.
Alright. Having heard the arguments, counter-arguments, and suggestions, I've made my decision. We will attack the intruder because we are the fierce pirates of the bay. Motion accepted. Biggs? What now, Wedge? It's just that, looking at the intruder, I think I recognize him. And why couldn't you say so earlier? It's just, if you look real close, his red hair, goggles on his forehead, none of that rings a bell for you? It's the ghost of Pirate Roberts!
Oh my god.
He's come back to have his revenge! Everyone get on the ship!
Wait, you mean it's not Ty from Digimon?
No, although, the resemblance is there. Just checking back there to see if there's not a hidden chest or something.
Right.
We got a wonderful boat!
Oh my god!
Carrying all this equipment is in fact getting ridiculous.
Oh my, they fucking lifted it up overhead. Kuro, you don't need to pick it up out of the water!
I love the little straining animation when he does though. It's so good.
But you didn't need to pick it up out of the water in the first place, Kuro. I'm glad you're excited, but Jesus.
Look, it's, he's got to prove his masculinity somehow. That, I'm sure we'll come back to that later. But for now, let's
that's
move
not
back
our
towards,
priority.
Zero Harbor.
Yeah, that's not our priority.
Cursed be the name of the Pirate Roberts. Because of him and his treasure, everyone vies to become the Pirate King. With all those criminals running about, every child wants to grow up to be a pirate. This kid wearing a straw hat just came through the other day.
Jesus.
I just love cooking. Seems a gourmet chef is trying to make over McDonald's. Do you think he'll be able to reinvent that wretched excuse of a restaurant?
Maybe.
Personally, I doubt it. I think there is a shop here in one of these. This seems right.
We're sisters. We're sisters.
Okay,
We're going to stand back to back.
I only have one sister, not two, so I can't vouch for this. But do all sisters just always act like that, or what?
Well, it depends on the person talking to you.
I
If
suppose.
it's some weirdo with goggles on his face, there's a good chance they might do that to fuck with you.
That's possible. Actually, I'm curious. What's going on down here in Woody Valley?
Huh.
You're still here? Do you think I have time to waste? I came here for some peace and quiet. Note the name.
Mm-hmm.
Now leave! I'm conducting very important research.
Into, I'm guessing, airships.
You came here to mock me, did you?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Oh, really? Well then, let me tell you a story.
Now I'll mock you.
Once upon
Why
a
did
time...
you jump on the bed?
Once upon a time, there lived a mad scientist, a terrifying man whose knowledge derived from mysterious sources. He wielded absolute power, with even the power to create new life forms. But one day, he disappeared without a trace, leaving his son fatherless and alone. That was my father. I barely remember him at all. He abandoned me when my mother died, and I was only 4 years old. Ever since, I've been trying to outdo him by creating what no one has successfully made before. You'll scarcely believe your eyes. A flying machine!
Ah.
I know, it sounds crazy, but with enough hard work, I believe I can do it. Even if it takes the rest of my life.
Or 50, 60 years, give or take.
Of course, if I had a prototype to work off of, that would make the task considerably easier.
Get off of his bed.
Now, I was just calculating lift, aerodynamics, and temporal gradient.
Why would you need to... Why temporal gradient?
Here's the thing. We saw that guy's gravestone when we came here in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, it really did take the rest of his life.
Yes. Oh, and we're back to platforming.
I can't make that jump. So oh. Who is this? That's a female.
Is this female?
That's a female
Okay.
voice. Or female coded, anyway.
Okay.
We guardians were discovered by the Magi. They believed they were our creators, but they merely found us. You who seeks the sacred power of wind. I see you are wide awake, but did you bring me what I asked for?
I don't know
no.
what they asked for.
That is not it.
Oh, so Fina is coded with wind?
Yeah, Fina is the wind character. There's
I see.
We're gonna find different elemental guardians throughout the game, and if we bring them something specific, they will upgrade the characters to the 3rd level.
Interesting. So Minos is probably Earth. We've got...
Menos is fire, I believe.
Is he?
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Huh. Well, I mean, if we're going on... I mean, it depends on what the elements are, but of 4 characters, typically the main character is a fire elemental. Her being wind makes sense.
And then,
I'm just thinking back on...
Velvet's ice.
Velvet is ice/water.
Yep. Welcome, young players. Come and learn to play the greatest game of all time. Why, naturally, I'm talking about the game of cards. You collect cards and clash with your friends' armies, but only one will be left standing.
I'm really not that much of a nerd. Oh, apparently Fina is.
That looks cool, Kuro.
Step up and find out more.
No.
Aha, a new player enters the fold. As a welcome gift,
Get it?
allow me
Fold.
to offer you these 3 cards.
Get it? Fold?
Would you like to know more about the game of cards?
I mean, I guess we may as well show off for the sake of people in the audience.
Yep. Playing the game of cards is easy peasy. Just find yourself an opponent and issue a challenge. Should you defeat your adversary, you'll score a new card for your deck. The game of cards is an age-old game played by people of all ages, and you'll find players in every corner of the world. Would you like to know more about the game of cards? So,
The board game?
There are 3 lines with 2 cards on each side. Cards close to your opponent can deal damage, and if there is an opposing card, they will fight. If not, your opponent will be hit. When a card takes too much damage, it goes back to the draw pile.
Okay, so what are the rules then, I guess? Or did we...
It's quite simple. Draw cards from your collection. You can throw them back to gain mana, or play it on the board if you have enough mana. Once on the board, they will hit your opponent or his cards. Get your opponent's hit points to 0 to win. And every character has special power. Some cards can do more than just fight. Range deals damage even if it's on the back row. First Strike deals damage first. Trample has excess damage continue on to the next target. Magic gives 1 mana per turn. Heal is rare and heals the card in front of it. So
That seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Try and collect all the cards. So, for the sake of demonstration, we'll do a quick match with this guy.
Sure.
Challenge me, please. I want to play the game of cards. Ready for a game of cards?
Sure.
Okay, so I can't... Yeah, it's not exactly the same. Like, the last one was just straight up double twin from FFA.
Right.
Like, for example, I can't play any of these cards right now because my mana is only at 1. So, but if I discard this bear here, I can discard it and get 2 mana, which is enough to play a squirrel.
Nice.
And then I'll discard the other one to get myself another mana.
Okay.
And there's nothing to defend, so the squirrel automatically attacks. So now our 2 cards clash, and you can see every card has an attack value in orange in one corner, and then a life value in red in the other corner.
Right.
So, you know, it'll tick down your life points based on how much attack damage they do. So
Right.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice one of these bears, place the other in a... Well, I can, you know, place him in this undefended spot, or I can place him here, and since he's got the trample stat, he'll take out the bat, the soldier behind him, and still do 1 more damage, because he just has 3 attack power, and since they only have 1, the damage just keeps going.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
I'll put him here, discard the mouse. So yeah, the squirrel can is a ranged character, so he can attack even when he's in the back row.
Okay.
So now my bear is down to 1 health, so 1 more attack and he gets taken out. But I can also play this mouse to defend against the mushroom guy. I'll get rid of my 2 squirrels.
And, of course...
And, you know, both those characters took each other out because they had the same, like, if they attack at the same time, it'll just be a draw because they have the same value.
Right.
But I should win on the next turn unless something goes horribly awry, so I'll just stock all my characters. And that's a victory.
Nice.
Very well played! Can you teach me to play like this?
No.
There,
Just
you
watch the
deserve
video.
this card.
Just watch the video when it goes up.
I now have 4 out of 61 cards. So yeah,
Nice.
that does contribute to our, you know, percentage. And we can get new cards. Some of them are like in chess, and some of them we get from winning.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a simple enough card game, and I do like little ways that you can end up adding to the game experience by things like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I'm playing an RPG, I kind of want to play an RPG.
This is true. It may be peacetime, but how would you like some nice new gear? Yeah, we've got enough to afford it, so let's get
Upgrade?
a steel sword.
Is there any way to trade in old gear?
Sturdy, sharp, and dependable. There,
Nice.
Steel belt. This noisemaker of a belt is not suitable for thieves or rogues.
Well,
And
we're not a thief or a rogue.
steel boots.
We're just apparently the Great Destroyer.
They protect your feet, but not against blisters.
Yeah, that would be definitely a downside to having steel boots,
Yeah.
is they would definitely, ouch.
So yeah, it automatically equips your strongest stuff, but you can sell your old equipment, though not for much.
I mean, it doesn't have to be for much, even just recouping, I mean, that's very standard in RPGs anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't, oh my god, wait a minute, you sold smug stuff in the past.
Don't think about it too much.
Like, wait, they're gonna look at this and be like, well, wait, what the fuck is this material? Don't even worry about it. But what is this? This is not something that exists in the world yet. Well, don't even worry about it. We're just people who time travel from the future, and we bring stuff from the future. By the way, there's a great calamity gun. You know, you think, I mean, I understand why it would be hard to time travel and try to warn people about events that happen, but even by that, if you're trying to change something, I don't know.
Me and my friends, we belong to a secret organization. But that's all I can tell you. It's a secret.
It's a secret to everyone.
I'll take your word for it, kid.
Aw, look at that couple.
Yeah. I'm assuming they're a couple.
I mean, yeah, I did assume.
It's nice out today, isn't it?
Yes. Do you
Yes.
want to hold hands?
Oh,
Okay.
oh, that's cute. I ship it.
That's adorable.
Sorry. Obviously, it doesn't take much to get me to ship something.
This is true.
All right, so what are we gonna be doing here around here?
So if I remember correctly, first of all, I think we can get up. Yeah,
Looks like
that's
some
right.
very colorful people around here. Ah. A star!
Just add
Well,
that
I
one to the
already
list.
knew. I already knew I was a star baby.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Got the classic Ojo-sama laugh down, I see.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. You've got no idea. I am an Osho-sama.
Uh-oh.
Are these all little kids, or?
These are all children. Are we
Are we
good
good
to... Are we good to go?
Yes.
Perfect. Our goal is simple. Blow everything up.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, everyone at the ready. Operation Great Disaster is a go.
Yes, Prophet.
Nee, 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 nee.
Okay, well. Are you kidding me?
Who are you? You think you can thwart the Prophet's plans? Nee, 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 nee.
So is this actually,
Yeah.
in fact, the child version of the guy whose ass we kick in the future?
Yep.
Oh, dear Lord. That's...
What? You want to enter our secret base? First, you gotta bring me the 5 keys that prove you're one of us. We each keep close watch on our keys, so it won't be easy. Where the heck is my key? Dang it! I must have lost it when I was playing in that mine west of Genova.
Uh-huh. I see. So, I believe we were just handed a fetch quest.
Pretty much. But that's,
Well-
I think that's something that we will have to get to next time.
Yeah, so you're noticing, in fact, the time?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, I mean, we were coming up on it. I was going to wait until we had a chance to, like, save or something.
Well, it auto-saves in towns.
Why would you? I've actually noticed this behavior with people sometimes where if you stand in front of them when they're walking, they will just stand right next to you and they'll stare at you like, get out of my way. And it's like, dude, there's like 5 feet around me on
Personal
all
space,
sides.
personal space, personal space, personal space.
Exactly. I've had people actually legitimately do that to me. And I'm like, guys, I realize that I'm fat, but I don't take up the entire hallway. There's actually a way around me and you don't have to stand literally inside my neck. Dear Lord. Anyway, That is, I think, a good place to leave it for today. So, next time we'll be poking around and figuring out, I guess, the stuff about the fetch quest and other things.
We'll get started finding those 5 keys.
Yeah. So, hope to see you then.
Bye, everybody.